Name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Ricardo Mayorga, 5'9" tall with a reach of 69 inches. And up against him in this one, Jaime Munguia, 6 foot tall with a weight of 160 pounds. His reach is Ricardo Mayorga, willing to fight anyone and everyone, faced some of the best boxers in the division. Who could forget when he beat Vernon Forrest in one of the biggest upsets of the year to win a world title? Here comes Jaime Munguia.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Managua, Nicaragua, introducing the colorful 2-weight division champion of the world, El Matador, Ricardo Mayorga. Fighting out of the blue corner, from...
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Perfect counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter. That one lands. Beautiful counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Well done with that counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Mayorga is hurt. Ricardo Mayorga is on the canvas. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're okay.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Get up, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. How will these 2 fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Catch and shoot. That hook misses. Don't want to trade shots. Punch, counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Mayorga in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that round, good work. There's 1, 2 straight down.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Good counter punch. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
That counter shot lands. They exchange punches. That counter punch caught him clean. Jab misses. Do you believe what we're seeing? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. It's all offense all the time. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. These two fighters are made for one another. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ricardo Mayorga in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance.
Go out there and win this round.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. That uppercut can't get through. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Ricardo Mayorga seeing stars right now. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're both trying for a knockout. He threw a punch and just got countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Mayorga in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this. Great round now. Relax.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Right uppercut can't find a home. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And he scores with the counter. Misses with that uppercut. Both men step back for just a moment. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got... Whoa, wait a minute! And this is not the way Munguia thought this fight was going to go! And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
You're being put down.
Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
And there's the bell to start round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Can't land the jab there. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
There's a counter shot. Nice counter punch. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Missing with the hook. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good counter punching. Good punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Do you believe what we are seeing? They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ricardo Mayorga in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt.
Focus back, get that jab back.
There's the bell to start round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So the referee says, fight on. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more. Whoa, wait a minute. Munguia now. He's in some serious trouble. Munguia now crumbles to the canvas. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your ball.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Respect for each other's punching power. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. Talk about Mayorga Munguia in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Get back out there and win the round.
Here we go. It's round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Good counter punching. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice counter shot. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That jab won't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Back and forth they go. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Mayorga in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
And there's the bell for round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Ricardo Mayorga is in trouble. And And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Beautiful counter shot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice work to block that right uppercut. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.